I think even at that stage in 1986, leukemia was just a big word. You know, you didn't get the publicity and the websites and all this information that you get now. It was just a word that you saw in the paper that someone died from. It wasn't something anyone thought you were going to get. Hi, my name is Ross. I was diagnosed in 1986 on the 10th of November with acute lymphoblastic leukemia. At that time, I was 20 years old. Well, the week before I went in, I was working up in Glasgow and going for the bus to get the bus home, and I just noticed I was short of breath. I just thought I was less fit than I actually thought I was. But that gradually got worse, so I ended up, I was off work for a couple of days, ended up got the doctor into the house, but I was getting weaker and weaker by that stage. So the GP came to the door and they said, I've got an appointment at the local hospital for a chest x-ray. So I went there on the Friday and they did a chest x-ray, got back to the house, and the GP came to the door within half an hour. And that's not a normal response. So he suggested at that point we get up to the local hospital because one of my lungs was full of fluid and one was a quarter full of fluid. So that was obviously what was affecting the breathing. So on the Saturday, they moved me into a side room rather than in the main ward, and that's never a good indication of anything, really, I've learned through the years. So they moved me into a side room, and on the Sunday morning, they said they were getting the consultant in from the golf course. So he came in and did a bone marrow biopsy. But they basically did it in the room that I was in. They pulled the bed away from the wall, and the consultant was, I don't know whether he was on his knees or what when he was doing it, and the nurse was in front of me holding my hand with another one holding me down. At that same time, the consultant turned around and was washing his hands at the sink and all this kind of thing, and I said, okay then, there's obviously something not right here. What's going on? So at that point, they decided to tell me that I had leukemia. And they were hoping that the biopsy obviously would confirm what type it was.